Hello and welcome to Moto News Worldwide on the Motocross Network. Again, my nose is still stuffy, so don't mind the sniffling if I do that. I'll try to push through it for you guys. I first of all wanted to tell you we finally got issue number 10 of our magazine. We've been waiting on this for like a month now. There were multiple production delays, not on our side. It was on the production company's side, so sorry for the delay on that, guys. To all of you who order the copy or to MagPass subscribers, they will be in the mail soon. All right, on to the Moto news for the day. We're going to look at an injury update on Chase Sexton. Then we're going to take a look at Joey Savatgy on his new ride, the first video clips of him. And to cap off this video, we have a rumor regarding a top EMX 250 rider potentially stepping up to the MX2 World Championship in 2025. Now, before we get into the news, I'm proud to announce the Motocross Network Premium. What is it, you may ask? Well, it's a $3 per month membership on our website, themxnetwork.com. This gives you access to exclusive interviews, our post-race interviews, the Motocross Network travel vlog for both here in America and in Europe, the digital version of our magazine, and all of the content is ad-free. That is all included with the $3 per month membership. Next year, we're going to try to make it to a lot more events, both here in the U.S. and in MXGP, possibly even in Australia. So we're going to try to switch our support from sponsors to a direct support system from you guys. So for only $3, you're supporting us getting to the races and getting a crap ton of stuff included. So if you want to become a premium member, head to themxnetwork.com and check it out. Links in the description. All right, first story of the day, Chase Sexton, the reigning 450 Pro Motocross National Champion. He will miss the 2024 Motocross of Nations due to injuries sustained during a collision with Justin Barcia in Las Vegas. This incident occurred during the first lap of the opening moto at the SMX finale in Las Vegas. This ended his bid for the SMX title and obviously his attendance at Motocross of Nations in a couple weeks. Following the crash, Sexton was diagnosed with back and shoulder pain compounded by a bone contusion in his right hand. These injuries, stemming from what has been described as a racing incident, have led to his withdrawal from representing Team USA at the upcoming Motocross of Nations at Matterley Basin. Now, with Sexton being out, this was confirmed yesterday, like 2 hours after I did a video on the rumors of what was going on with Team USA. It was confirmed that Eli Tomac will step in to compete in the MXGP class for Team USA. KTM, Sexton's team, has confirmed that these injuries will prevent him from participating at full fitness. Therefore, they decided it'd be best for him to just step away and try to recover. Sexton spoke on his injuries and stepping away from the Motocross of Nations in a KTM press release last night, saying, quote, "Obviously, it's really disappointing to have my season end the way it did in Las Vegas. I'm especially disappointed that I am not going to be able to compete at this year's Motocross of Nations. There's no greater honor than representing your country on the world stage, and it's a role that I take seriously. Unfortunately, my body is pretty banged up right now, and I have a bone contusion in my right hand that is going to limit my ability to perform at my best next week. Team USA deserves nothing but the best, healthiest 3 athletes on the team, and unfortunately, that's just not me right now." Now, just to correct the record, yesterday in my video, I said that he had a broken hand. So it turns out the info I got was wrong. Luckily for Sexton, it wasn't a broken hand. It was just a bone contusion in his right hand. So that will only take 1 to 2 months approximately to recover. So he should be in good shape for the 2025 season. So I'm glad to hear he's mostly just banged up and didn't sustain any immense injuries. Still a crappy situation for the Pro Motocross champ. We're wishing Chase a speedy recovery and can't wait to see him line up again in 2025. Now, before I move on, this video is sponsored by Blud Lubricants. Blud is a premium off-road oil and lubricant company. They have everything from chain lube to bloodbath wash and wax, and of course, engine oil. It's all premium, high-quality stuff made right here in the USA. Don't just take my word for it. It's all Chris Kiefer tested and approved. So if you're going to change your oil, don't chintz out. Get the high-quality stuff from Blud Lubricants. I can even save you guys some money. For a limited time, you can save 25% off site-wide using our code TMN25. So go give them some love. Head to bludlubricants.com today. Links in the description. All right, second story of the day. It's been finally confirmed. Joey Savatgy, a twice World Supercross runner-up, has signed with the Firepower Honda team for the upcoming World Supercross season. With only 2 450 slots left to fill the 2024 lineup for World Supercross, Savatgy's transition to Firepower Honda marks a significant move in the World Supercross landscape. Savatgy, originally from Thomasville, Georgia, has been a mainstay in the WSX series since its beginning in 2022, boasting notable victories in Melbourne and Abu Dhabi Supercross, which underlies his status as one of the championship's premier riders. Following his stint with Triumph Racing in AMA Pro Motocross throughout 2024, Savatgy's switch to Firepower Honda was announced at a pivotal moment. At Firepower Honda, he will line up next to Dean Wilson, creating what is anticipated to be one of the toughest pairings in the 2024 World Supercross season. The team's goal is to secure consecutive team championship titles, as they won that last year. Now, like I said, Savatgy was the runner-up in the championship 2 years in a row. He narrowly missed out on the World Championship title both in 2022 and 2023 and is now set to challenge the reigning champion Ken Roczen alongside other top competitors like Dean Wilson, Vince Friese, and Eli Tomac, aiming to ascend to the top of the podium this year. Now let's take a look at the first clips of Joey Savatgy on his new ride, the Firepower Honda machine.
I'm pleased to announce I'll be racing for Firepower Honda for World Supercross and beyond. I'm excited to work with the team. They've had some great success in the past with other riders over the years. I feel like I'm on a competitive bike, and the team is dedicated to getting me what I need to be successful. So far, things have gone very smoothly. The team has been with Honda in America for 5 years and in Australia for 20 years. So needless to say, they've gathered some good data over the years, so we have a good starting platform. You know, we're not starting from scratch. I'm looking forward to racing Kenny, Eli, and everyone at World Supercross. I won't have as much time as maybe I would like to have on the 450 come race time, but we're putting in the work and we're doing everything we can do to be ready. The bike so far has been really good, and I can see why Honda's had success. I will see everyone in Canada for the first round of World Supercross on October 26th.
I gotta say, he's looking pretty good on that bike already. Savatgy said in a Firepower Honda press release, quote, "To get a call from this team was exactly what I needed. I wanted to race a 450, but unfortunately the team I was with didn't have one. This team has proven themselves in the 450 class. Brayton's been on the podium in the U.S., Kenny won in Paris and WSX. Dean achieved top 10, and they've even had some strong outdoor finishes. I've known Martin and Yariv for a long time. I raced in Australia over 15 years ago as a junior against Yariv's team, and I've also competed against the team in WSX and AMA Supercross. I know I'm joining a solid team, plus the Honda is a proven race bike, which gave me extra confidence. I want to race against the best and compete for the world title, but I have to be mindful of my limited time on the 450. I'm glad the gap between rounds 1 and 2 is about a month apart. Gives me plenty of time to get stronger and more comfortable. The series requires consistency, so my goal for round 1 is to finish on the podium and build from there." I'm pumped to see this. Savatgy's had a weird past few years switching teams. He's never really had the time to get comfortable on a bike, so hopefully this deal lasts a few years. He can get comfortable on it, acclimate to the Honda, and perform where we think he should be. The Triumph deal was such a letdown for Savatgy, lots of problems there. Hopefully he can have a proper rebound on the Firepower Honda. I think it's fair to say he will be a regular podium contender in WSX, even with the addition of Eli Tomac for the full season. What are your guys' thoughts on his move? Do you think this is a good move for Savatgy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. All right, final story of the day is a rumor. If you like to get ahead of the news, look at riders who potentially will be a top rider in the future, this story's for you. So Maxime Gros, a promising young French rider, made a notable debut in the GP Championship back in 2021 with Nestan Husqvarna, having previously only competed in one round of EMX 125, but securing a position in the EMX 250 series the same year. Now, since his debut, Gros has faced health setbacks, including battling Epstein-Barr virus, followed by a series of injuries. His racing journey took him through stints with BT Husqvarna, a brief time with VHR Gas at the start of 2024, before the German team WZ Racing KTM signed him for the second round of the EMX 250 series. Despite a promising start to his season, Groh suffered yet another setback, a knee injury that sidelined him for the last 5 rounds of the EMX 250 Championship this year. So, looking ahead to 2025, while Groh will remain with the WZ Racing KTM team, he will not be competing in the EMX 250 Series. Instead, the young rider is set to advance to the MX2 World Championship, marking a significant leap in his racing career. Rumor has it Maxime Groh is gearing up for his debut season in the MX2 World Championship, where he'll compete against the top 250 riders in the world with an eye on a future filled with potential. Groh's primary goal is to navigate the season without the injuries that have been holding him back for so long. He's aiming to leave his health woes in the past. Alongside Groh, WZ Racing KTM is anticipated to field 2 riders in the AMX 250 series and provide him with a teammate in the MX2 class, rounding out their roster for the upcoming series. As this is just a rumor right now, stay tuned for further updates on this story when they come available, but this is the most likely situation for Groh in 2025. Now, you may be asking, what is WZ Racing KTM? If you watch MXGP, but don't really pay attention to the teams, WZ Racing KTM is a small team from Germany, so can they contend against factory teams? The answer is yes. Their MX2 rider this year, Oriol Oliver, has become a top 10 regular in the World Championship. He started off a little rough, but he slowly built himself up to being a top 10 regular, and he even battled in the top 5 at a few rounds. Unfortunately, he ended up falling back to like 7th or 8th in those motos where he was battling top 5, but he has proven that he can battle up there with the factory riders. So overall, I think it's a solid team for the young buck to build a foundation with. WZ Racing KTM has a solid setup, and I think it'll be a great start for Groh to show his capabilities and move on from there. So if this rumor comes true, we're wishing Groh some good luck and can't wait to see what he's got in the MX2 World Championship. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's Moto News Worldwide video. Let me know your thoughts on these stories. How do you feel about Sexton's injury? What about Savatgy's new ride? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to head to our website, themxnetwork.com, to become a premium member. If you want to watch our exclusive interviews, our post-race interviews, get our digital magazine, and much more, become a member. Only $3 a month. You get all that and help us make it to the races worldwide. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.